Hello, Instant audience. Welcome back to MNC Gaming. This is actually not really domination. Well, it's a dominations video on the basis that the majority of our content is based around dominations. We've been playing this game, Marla and I, for about 2 years. She's, of course, stopped playing. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping that I can draw her back into it. But I wanted to do a shout out video. I feel it is necessary. Over the past week or so, I've been exceedingly frustrated with not only my attacks but with my defensive um, bases. So I've been working it around and working it around, and I made the realization we've got over 500 subscribers on our channel, and not once have I ever come out and said thank you. And I feel kind of bad about that. I always appreciate people's time, or feel that I do, and efforts that they make. And I am of the opinion that I'm only as good as what I can teach other people, which is, of course, why I try and share all of the things that I know in regard to dominations with everybody here through our channel. However, the shoutouts specifically, of course, the Last Outlaws and the Outlaws have been huge supporters. Huge supporters. To name a few, there's of course Felix and LB and King Lorenzo and Clan McLeod, Duncan. We will probably always see on our streams. Always been there for us. Very uplifting, great people to hang out with. Paris, Texas, of course. You know, all of the Last Outlaws. Darth Chad and Cal Chad and all of them. All of them. There's not a single person in our alliance that I don't truly appreciate for all of their support and feedback and taking the time. But more recently, when I first started playing the game, we'll backtrack a little bit. It was actually Matt DomiNations, MAT DomiNations. He hasn't warred with us not with us. He's never been with us. He hasn't done a war for quite some time now, but he was a huge supporter and advocate and took a lot of time and watched the videos and commented and actually taught me how to play the game and how to attack. And I truly appreciated that. Which is in part why I, of course, moved it forward into a YouTube channel. Moving forward from there, we got a lot of help from APOC. He helped me on the technical side of things as far as getting initially set up, doing the live streaming. And still a huge supporter, great guy. So thank you, APOC. Thank you, Last Outlaws. Thank you, Matt. And more recently, it seems that everywhere I turn, there's so many people that are so helpful, so willing to take the time to actually show you things and walk you through things. Yesterday evening, as an example, Tiny Fish, who took the time to come over and run over my base a couple of times. And as much as that sounds funny, it's a time factor. He's a very skilled player. And I do value his time. Very skilled player, very skilled attacker, very skilled base designs. And he took the time to actually walk through some of the core components of my base. And we had a very at-length conversation. I really appreciate that. So thank you, Tiny Fish. And of course, there's other ones. There's lots of shout-outs to do. There's, who else is there? DaButcher from Fresh. He's been around for a long time as well. Again, a killer attacker, always willing to give you a hand. It kind of ribs me a little here and there as a result of him being French and me being Greek, but I think that kind of comes with the territory. But thank you, I appreciate that. There's Jag. Jag and I met, I don't know, a couple months back, but a huge supporter, huge fan. Always gives me shouts out whenever possible, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Fresh, or Jag. I'm trying to think of who else. I should really just write them all down. There's so many of you, and I think really, moreover, moving forward, that's the key, and the hook and the draw isn't just this game. It's the community. It's all of the people that are willing to step up and say, "This is how you can improve this, and this is how you can improve this," and to a large degree, that's what I do. Why I do what I do. That's why I've got boot camp. People are like, "Well, what's boot camp?" Well, boot camp's our alliance, and it's just literally for gunpowder and lower, with a few exceptions, players. We're almost always full. We've got our Discord server, and it's all geared to just help people to have a good time playing dominations and any game for that matter. You know, I certainly am not the most skilled attacker. I'm not the most skilled base designer. I think you've probably, if you haven't seen my videos, just take my word for it. But I want to share these things with you guys because I've had such a magnificent experience overall with the DomiNations community. So yeah, if I've missed your name in there, I do apologize, but I thank all of you. I thank all of you. You guys are all so wonderful. And I look forward to carrying on and continuing and playing and growing and visiting all of you. And further that note, I've got a couple little secondary accounts, and I'm hoping to schedule some live streams. So if you guys feel like you need a hand up and you're an active alliance that's there, come join the Discord server. Drop me a line. I'll come and visit you, and then we'll schedule some live streams. We'll get it done, and hopefully we can help you promote your alliance. Get you guys some valid members. If you want to come hang out in boot camp, or if you feel that you've got something that you want to learn as well, we've got the place for you. But moreover, it's a huge shout out, a huge thank you. Yeah, as always, have a great weekend. Keep your sticks on the ice, and have a good time.